What's going on, guys? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another MLB Recap video, and we have a ton of stories and a lot of news to talk about today. But before we get into it, I have a very special favor to ask for you guys, okay? So today is Fuzzy Sr.'s birthday. My dad, yes, he is turning 50-something years old, but he runs like an 80-year-old. I'm still faster than you, Dad. Dad, I'm officially faster than you, okay? You cannot beat me in a race. But guys, go ahead and flood, just absolutely spam the comment section because my dad watches my videos. Just spam the comment section with happy birthday Fuzzy Sr. or happy birthday Fuzzy's dad, because it would really make his day and it would make my day as well. I'm gonna take him out and do a lot of crazy stuff. So if it's your mom's birthday, dad's birthday, anyone in your family, friends, just make sure that they feel special because they only get one birthday per year. So make sure that their day is for them. Make it all about them. Get them a present. Take them out to eat. Take them to a movie. Do all that crazy stuff. Let's get back into the video. Wait, why does this look so familiar? Oh, it's because we're in Cleveland. Okay, let's see what's about to happen. Mike Clevenger against Shohei Ohtani. It's gonna be easy. Watch this.
Early this year, 0-1. Lifts this one out toward left field. Michael Bradley drifting back, going on to the warning track at the wall. Gone. Timing, everything for Shohei. The numbers we talked about in the opening, how well he has hit against AL Central and the Cleveland Indians. The other way.
Okay, so see that was a pretty good pitch. He just got lucky. All right, Shohei Ohtani, he just got lucky. He took the outside fastball over the left field wall for a home run. He just got lucky. He used his big old muscles. I did not realize, I fail to realize every time I see Shohei Ohtani that this guy is actually a huge human being. He's like 6'3", maybe 6'4", with a lot of muscle on him. This guy's legit. But he's not gonna get us the second at bat. Nope, there is no way that Shohei Ohtani is about to get his first 4-hit and 2-home run game against the Indians. Not gonna happen. Watch this pitch.
Payoff pitch. And that is ripped out to right field. He's done it again. Big fly, Ohtani's side. Oh, we're tied at 3. 94-mile-an-hour fastball. Clevenger knew it out of his hand, and off the sound of the bat that it was gone.
Oh, is that Shohei Ohtani or Joey Gallo? My gosh. Shohei Ohtani took that 30 rows back in right field at Progressive Field. That ball was probably at 450, 460 feet. He pimped it. I've never seen Shohei Ohtani pimp a home run like he did. He literally hit the ball. He turned on an inside fastball, and he just said, you know what? That ball's going a really long way. Let me just take my time and round these bases how I want to. And to that, Mr. Ohtani, I say a tip of the cap to you, sir. Big fly for Ohtani's son. Now, the only unfortunate part is that it had to come against the Indians, but the Indians, they're up by 10 games. So if anyone's going to have a 2-home run game against the Indians, I'm glad that it was Shohei Ohtani because I think he's quickly becoming one of my favorite players. I wish that he was still pitching, but he injured this part of his arm. I think it's called the UCL, the ulnar collateral ligament. I'm pretty sure. I'm a doctor. I took biology for 2 semesters. But a little props for Shohei Ohtani. Now I have a question for you guys, okay? So considering the season that Shohei is having right now, he's both dominant on the mound when he's healthy, and then he's actually coming along quite nicely with the stick. I'm gonna ask you guys a very important question. If I gave you one draft pick for the next 5 years, would you rather have Shohei Ohtani or Bryce Harper? Leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Guys, I told you that we have a lot of stories to talk about, but this is going to be a quick little side note. So 25 years ago to the date, Nolan Ryan made Robin Ventura you already know what I was going to say, fill in the blanks, but this happened 25 years ago. Honestly, one of the best fights that has ever happened in Major League Baseball history. There's been a ton of great fights like Coco Crisp, and I think his name was it James Shields? I can't remember who it was, but there's been a lot of good fights. Bryce Harper, Hunter Strickland, but Nolan Ryan via Robin Ventura is probably the top one in Major League Baseball history. So let's just stop talking and roll the tape.
Here's Ventura, RBI single in the first. Look at this.
So not only would I not want to get into the batter's box against Nolan Ryan because the guy threw 175 miles an hour, yeah, I wouldn't want to meet him in a back alley either because that guy would rearrange my face. He'd probably tear off my face and wear it that same year on Halloween. Yeah, I definitely think he would do that. Nolan Ryan, maybe the toughest guy to ever play baseball. What do you guys think?
Here's the 1-1, and that's high and deep to right field. Thames watches. This one's gonna fly! A game-winning home run, Aaron Thames!
Back. That ball was absolutely destroyed. Eric Thames, it seems like as soon as he came back from North Korea or South Korea, I'm not sure where he played, but I don't know why he went to Korea, came back, and now is an amazing player. He's not the best player in the entire world, but his mechanics were fixed over there. I'm not sure what kind of programs that they have overseas, but he is an actual decent hitter nowadays. What's funny about this clip is I was out having pizza with the girl I really like, and she was like mid-sentence. But okay, so like here's the girl, right? And here's TV showing the game right now. So Wade Davis is pitching, and it's 3-2 bottom line. I'm like, okay, they're gonna lose. And then as soon as Eric Thames hits the home run, girl's talking like, oh my God! And she goes, and just, yeah, it was not good. I completely interrupted her story. She was talking about something important. I just said, baseball. So don't do what I did, okay, guys? If you're on a pizza date with a girl that you really like, or a boy that you really like, or just anyone that you really like in general, just make sure that you're paying attention to them, and maybe do one of these things, like with the side of your eyeballs, maybe look off to the TV screen and then pay attention, because, yeah, I straight up ignored her, said, oh my God! And she said, what? And I said, ah. So coming up next, we have two pretty dominant pitching performances, one from Justin Verlander.
He got him. Verlander strikes out Peterson after being down in the count 3-0. That is 14 strikeouts.
So Justin Verlander in his first game against the Dodgers, it's pretty much a World Series matchup waiting to happen again. I'm not sure if the Dodgers are the best team in the National League going forward, but the Astros definitely seem like they're primed to make yet another World Series appearance. Consider they already have a great offense. They just added Roberto Osuna. They're firing on all cylinders. Justin Verlander has a 14 strikeout game against the top National League team, at least in a lot of people's opinions. I think that the Brewers and the Cubs, and there's a lot of other teams that are top dogs in the National League as well, but you can't count out the Dodgers. They're really good. But Justin Verlander, 14 strikeouts? My gosh, man, settle down. There was a point maybe 2 or 3 years ago where everyone thought Justin Verlander was falling off and that he was never going to be the same. Yeah, he's almost got a sub-2 ERA. He's got over 200 strikeouts. I think 13 wins already on the season. Justin Verlander, he's back. And then the second dominant pitching performance that happened yesterday was super clutch, because it was a Red Sox-Yankees game. So not only are the Yankees, they're trying to win the AL East, and they're down by 5 games to the Red Sox, they're also going for a wild card spot as well. So going forward, every game, every win for the Yankees is going to count pretty much 10 times what it did before when we started the season, because it's coming down to crunch time, ladies and gentlemen. And the Yankees, yeah, they got one hit.
Make fast work of this guy, and he does that. 0-2. Put him away fast. 0-2. Foul tipped into the mid. Back-to-back K's. Up the middle. Bogart. Yes. Got him. Rick Porcello.
Rick Porcello is one of those guys that you never really know what you're going to get. He is having a pretty good season this season. He did win a Cy Young a couple years ago. He beat out Verlander and Kluber. I think it was maybe 2 or 3 years ago in 2014 or 15. One of those years, maybe even 16. I can't really remember. All I know is Kate Upton was really upset. I was actually watching this game live, and the only hit that happened was a Miguel Andujar home run over the left field green monster. And if you guys do not know who Miguel Andujar is, man, he is really good. I mean, they got Gleyber Torres. They have Miguel Andujar, one of the top rookies in all of Major League Baseball. And the Yankees, they just have a really good farm system, or they're just really good at trading for prospects and then having them develop. If I was an upcoming prospect, I would want to play for the Yankees because they develop really well. So we have the Shohei Ohtani first 2-run home run game, is also his first 4-hit game. We have the 25th anniversary of Nolan Ryan punching Robin Ventura in his face. We have the Eric Thames walk-off, which resulted in me not having the best end to my pizza date with a really girl that I like a lot. And then we I can't believe I did that. We had the Justin Verlander gem with the 14 strikeouts. Rick Porcello shutting down the Yankees for a 1-hit 9. I think he only threw 86 pitches in that entire game, which I think the last time I saw that low of a pitch count was when Greg Maddux threw a 76 pitch shutout, which is absolutely stupid. 76 pitches an entire game. I don't know how he did that. And then last but not least, our next story is coming out from Oakland. This is coming from a name, forgive me if I butcher his name. It's either Ramon or Raymond. And how do you say his last name? Laureano. It's Raymond Laureano or Ramon Laureano. He's foreign. I'm not sure how to say it, but he had a pretty awesome debut. He threw someone out from center field, had a nice outfield assist, and he also got this.
And that one is driven to right. Castellanos back in this ball game zone. Laureano is going to be the hero as he walks it off in the bottom of the 13th inning.
Chicago got him throw through the right side, and wow.
So obviously that's a pretty awesome debut. You get to show off your arm, you get to show off your power to the opposite field guy, getting that dub for your team in the 13th inning. And again, just like the Yankees, every win counts for the Oakland Athletics going forward, because now they are 1.5 games up of the Mariners. The Mariners, they were pretty much cruising in the AL wildcard spot. No one thought that the Athletics were going to have the best record in baseball the last month and a half, 2 months. So Mariners fans, do not get comfortable. Okay, Robinson Cano is about to come back. I'm not sure if he should even come back because he's not even allowed to play in the playoffs. So why get comfortable with Robinson Cano just to make the playoffs and then not be comfortable with him because he can't play in the playoffs? I don't understand how that works. How come Roberto Osuna can play in the playoffs even though he beat someone? He beat his girlfriend or wife at the time, but Robinson Cano did steroids and he can't play in the playoffs. That just makes no sense to me. That's besides the point. I just want to give a quick round of applause to Raymond or Ramon Laureano for his amazing debut. Again, the Athletics are playing out of their mind right now, and I hope that it continues because no one really goes to A's games, and now people are starting to fill that stadium. So I told you guys I was only going to read the standings off maybe once a week, and I don't think that's smart because so much is happening. So for example, in the American League, I mean, a couple days ago, the Yankees were 5 games back. They're now 7.5 games back. The Indians, they're up by 9. Who cares about the AL Central anymore? The Indians are going to take that easy. The Athletics, they're down by 5 in the AL West, but that's because the Astros are so good. Don't worry about that. In the NL East, the Phillies are still up by half a game against the Braves. They're both 6-4 in their last 10 games. So they're matching each other pretty much pitch for pitch. The Cubs are ahead of the Brewers by 1 game. Oh my gosh, the Cubs are 63-46, and no one really talks about them. Everyone's saying the Dodgers are going to run away with the National League, but don't count the Cubs, the Brewers, the Phillies, the Braves. The Diamondbacks are tied with the Dodgers now at half a game. So the Diamondbacks, they took the lead. Now they just lost the game, so they're now back down to even, and the Rockies are down by 2 games. So come on, Rockies, get back to pace, man. Start winning some ball games. I want you to try and win this division. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there. I love you guys so much. If you missed my first video from today, I will link it down in the comment section down below. Go ahead and give it a like, watch it, do all that crazy stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.